I was in a band for a little while. It's always hard to start these things. It's all about luck and just finding the right people, being in the right place at the right time. When I formed my band, we were at a funeral. It was for Genghis Kahn, actually. I was there with a bunch of travel leaders, and we were all sitting around, and we were just sort of talking about the good old days with Genghis, and then decided the best way to immortalize him would be to make a band with his name. So Genghis and the Khans was born. I was Genghis. I was the lead member of the band. Now, I don't know how important you're going to think it is, unless you've been in a band yourself, and then you'll know it's quite important. But we ran into the problem of none of us actually being musicians. I was the only one who could play an instrument, and even then it was only the flute. But we didn't see this as a problem until the very last second. So we managed to book out the biggest venue in the entire Mongolian Empire. And then we were on stage. I had my flute in one hand, a leprechaun head in the other. That's kind of our thing, our shtick. But then suddenly we realised that we had no music to play. We just sort of stood on stage for 30 seconds. It was really, really awkward. But then suddenly, the real Genghis Khan runs on stage and announces that he faked his death just to see how people would react. He was a real attention hog, Genghis. I mean, he was always doing stuff like that. The entire reason he conquered Russia was for attention. But it turned out to be very good for us because people just kind of forgot that they were here to see a band, and it turned into a big party for Genghis. And then we eventually decided to just call it a day, me and the Khans. I mean, we weren't a very good band to start off with. And I haven't talked to them since, actually. I should call those guys.